County address is a time where we look back at the accomplishments and progress that the county has made over the past year. It's a report card of sorts on how far we've come in achieving the goals that we've set to enhance and maintain the quality of life for our nearly 2 million residents. I'm proud to report that working together with the County Commission, our Broward County leadership team, volunteers, advisory board members, and all stakeholders, that the state of Broward County is strong. While my mayoral theme for this year was that of healthy Broward, the real theme for 2022 was a year of transition. Proudly, Broward County is leading the way forward. Quite frankly, we are the place to be. Our everyone under the sun and our live in the sun and work in the cloud attitude has showcased to the world what we are and what we have to offer. During the past year, Broward County government changed in a way that hasn't been done in 2 decades. We transitioned from our very well-respected, long-tenured county administrator, Bertha Henry, to a new, extremely qualified, experienced, and dedicated county administrator in Monica Sapero. Monica has seamlessly taken the reins, added to the successful leadership team where necessary, and built upon a culture of success to keep Broward moving forward as a high-performing organization. On behalf of myself, the County Commission, and our almost 2 million residents, thank you for your knowledge, expertise, and dedication. Yeah, we can clap. Feel free to break in with applause at any time. I also want to personally recognize Vice Mayor Lamar Fisher, Commissioners Bogan, Ryan, Furr, Rich, Geller, Moskowitz, and Alston for their time, for their dedication to the county. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Drew Myers and our county attorney team for their hard work and their 24/7 mentality. Many have said, go ahead, have at it. Many have said over the past couple years that they have never seen such a high-performing collegial body in the history of Broward County, and I have to say that I echo those thoughts. Our county finances are strong with a fortress balance sheet, ample reserves, and a high liquidity position. This year, the board approved a $6.9 billion balanced budget. In addition to funding a high level of necessary services without raising the millage rate, it looks ahead and puts reserves aside to respond to any negative future financial trends. Beyond our operational budget, Broward has invested in new shovel-ready capital construction projects to provide services at the high level that our stakeholders have come to expect from our high-performing organization. I'm extremely proud to report that we increased pay levels in all areas of the organization. We provided increased benefits for employees who keep Broward County up and running, serving the public. We truly value our Team Broward. Thank you to the more than 6,000 county employees who work throughout our organization. These are people who do it all. They provide customer service, move us around by air, sea, and land, keep us safe, monitor and enhance our environment, operate our parks and libraries, provide housing and shelter, and come to the assistance of those in need, and so much more. I'm thrilled to report that even our outsourced contractual employees were recognized this year. I'm proud to say that this year we increased the living wage and benefits for all contractual service providers and employees by a record amount. We have made the commitment, and not only have we talked the talk, but we have walked the walk. To our finance and our administrative team, job well done. Thank you. I want to make special mention to our Human Services Department. Broward County's Human Services Department has a tough job day in and day out. While the situations that they handle are challenging, they do their job with grace, dignity, and compassion. This year, they distributed in excess of $53 million to approximately 5,000 Broward households that were on the brink of eviction, keeping families off the streets. They provided assistance to over 14,000 residents in need of transportation, meals, or child care. Assistance also means being proactive. Broward Human Services began and continues to recruit landlords to support county affordability programs. This year, the County Commission budgeted and awarded almost $60 million to the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. We also received federal and state housing grants. The funding supported many projects, and we continue to spearhead new efforts for new affordable housing units. By providing more options that are affordable for our residents, we not only help individuals in need, but we stabilize our county workforce by giving them a home and dignity. The Human Services Department brought home the benefits and the dollars for our heroes as well. Human Services has helped over 11,000 Broward veterans get a combined $11 million in benefits and services. The impacts of all these programs and services cannot be understated. Between the staff, volunteers, and in many cases, even our faith-based community organizations that make these and other programs happen, on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners and our 2 million residents, we cannot say thank you enough to our Human Services Department. Thank you. Our county unemployment rate is at 2.8% compared to 4.8% this time last year. People are back to work. Local companies are hiring here, and new companies are jumping on board to do business in Broward County. The Office of Economic and Small Business Development and our partnership with the Greater Fort Lauderdale Alliance has produced positive results, bringing numerous companies to headquarter in Broward and expand their businesses and operations here. Big names in the travel, tourism, aviation, and many diverse industries have announced relocations to Broward this year. American Queen Voyages announced a new headquarters. West Marine, an international company, relocated their corporate headquarters to Broward. El Al Israel announced that they were moving their U.S. and North American headquarters to Broward. Norse Atlantic Airways, CIG Financial, F-List, Funtrition, Icon International, a relocation success story. Coming down a few years ago, they've recruited, expanded locally, and they're creating hundreds of jobs and making major capital investments in our community. All right. Yeah. Reveneer, which provides outsourced sales services, Wagawin, Cintavia, Vantage UAV, the list goes on and on. It's clear that people and companies want to be here and expand in Broward County. Our major economic engines are thriving and are back to or exceeding pre-pandemic levels. First, Port Everglades. This year, we caught the biggest mouse on land or sea, and Disney Cruise Line will make Port Everglades its second home port, truly making Broward County the happiest place on earth. Those benefits are already bringing in economic benefits and prestige to Broward County. Add to that Viking Cruise Lines, the Celebrity Apex, Rotterdam, Enchanted Princess, Odyssey of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas, and Silver Moon. As passenger cruising numbers improve as we move forward, Port Everglades is set to be at the forefront of that industry. We also exceeded expectations for cargo business at the port. During this fiscal year, Port Everglades hit record cargo volumes, with trade growing in new directions, new markets, such as India, Greece, Turkey, and additionally into East Asia. I want to congratulate Jonathan Daniels and our entire Port Everglades team on a job well done. FLL continues on its upward trajectory. See what I did there? Especially in international travel arena. Total passengers using our airport was more than 30 million people, up 23% versus 2021. International passengers increased a whopping 62% year over year, and domestic travel is up by 16%. This year, we also saw improvement in experiences throughout the airport. The addition of multiple new lounges, restaurants, and entertainment experiences throughout FLL. FLL, once regarded as a lower-cost alternative to Miami International, has truly come into its own and is now the airport of choice for leisure business in both the domestic and international market. The board also approved the initial planning and programming phase for the Intermodal Center, a transportation hub serving its customers and other capital improvements with an eye towards maintaining the competitive advantage that FLL offers to the South Florida flying public. Congratulations are in order for our Airport Director, Mark Gale, who was selected by Airport Experience News as its 2021 Director of the Year and is one of 3 airport directors for this prestigious award. Thank you to Mark Gale and his amazing team at FLL. Our Visit Lauderdale team is working hard to market our destination. We're exceeding our pre-COVID tourism numbers, and our TDC budgets are dramatically increasing, a major accomplishment in this environment. All these new travelers brought jobs, more jobs, and more economic activity to the area. Multiple new hotels are being built in Broward County this year alone, with more on the way, a testament to what we have looking forward in Broward County. Visit Lauderdale unveiled its new brand campaign, Everyone Under the Sun. The vibrant campaign reflects Broward's authentic, welcoming vibe and its inclusive community. Congratulations to the Convention Center and Tourism CEO President Stacy Ritter and her team on a job well done in a very difficult traveling environment. Speaking of jobs and economic activity, our Arts and Cultural Council has been busy with multiple projects throughout the county. And with the kickoff of the Arts and Economic Survey and Report, we will truly see the type of addition that the arts and cultural lends to Broward County. Phil Dunlap and his entire team always go that extra mile to make arts and culture a priority, and we're grateful to all the work they do at the Broward Cultural Division. So thank you to Phil Dunlap and team. This year, revenue from projects with certified business enterprise goals doubled from 2021. I know Sandy Michael McDonald is in the office, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride, as do we, in helping our small, certified, and local small business in Broward County. Thank you, Sandy. Projects funded by the Mobility Accessibility Plan, the one penny surtax, increased by $55.9 million this year. The CBE goal also increased from 38% from the prior year, a true testament to keeping those dollars in Broward County. Payments in the amount of $67.8 million were paid to CBE certified firms working on the Hotel and Convention Center expansion. Certification as a woman, veteran, and/or minority-owned business helps improve a company's visibility throughout Broward County and the state of Florida. Broward County helps its small businesses, and we know that it in turn creates jobs for our local community and gives everyone the opportunity to succeed. Our team in Public Works have been busy. As we grow, new venues are necessary to provide for a growing need of public services. This year, we broke ground as construction on 2 major new projects. One reinforces our commitment to mental health and human service, and the other is a commitment and our commitment to democracy itself. Broward County and the Supervisor of Elections broke ground on the new SOE office, which will be centrally located. The 160,000 square foot building will combine both election facilities located down here and in Lauderhill to provide better technology, transparency, and accessibility as we prepare for elections moving on in the future. It's been a long time in the making, and we look forward for opening on time for the 2024 presidential election. We also began construction on a new 2-story, 24,000 square foot Nancy J. Cotterman Center to replace the current 57-year-old building. This enables us to provide better services in the area of human services. Major financing and bond programs were signed to complete and further build a new convention center hotel, new wastewater improvements. These bond programs were fiscally wise. They allowed the county to achieve millions of dollars in tax savings that can go back in the county budget to help more people in need. Broward began the first phase of the Primo Transit system-wide study, and the study will provide recommendations for the implementation of bus rapid transit, light rail, and new technologies. Broward County approved the commuter rail project south of the New River, and the Broward Commuter Rail South will provide services between Broward and Miami-Dade County in the near future. Public travel on the roadways went electric as we expanded our electric bus fleet to 44 buses, bringing us closer to our goal of zero-emission bus fleet by 2035. Broward County is innovating and looking for new opportunities and new ventures to encourage a new digital economy. We opened the Alan B. Levan NSU Broward Center of Innovation, and it's been a key turning point in our cyber journey as Broward County is positioned and ready to attract, embrace, create, and develop new technologies locally and throughout the world. At the Innovation Center, people with bright, bold, new ideas can come to create, develop, mature, and market new products and services that we haven't even heard of yet. We're now advancing our tech gateway in South Florida, and new companies make money here, they stay here, and they provide to the local economy. Broward's partnership with the Innovation Center is truly a game changer for this area. The Broward Film Commission is flourishing, and we continue to attract new film business. This year alone, the Film Commission issued major permits with over $100 million in local economic impact. They created over 10,000 jobs for cast and crew members. It's a strong startup and one we know that's going to keep growing as we join with our Broward County cities. And we know that Broward County is truly ready for its entertainment close-up. Our apprenticeship programs continue to flourish and expand, and we continue to lead the way in this area, creating preparedness of a workforce for good, high-paying job that do not require the costs and time associated with a four-year college degree. Working with Broward College and some of our local community colleges, trade schools, and the like, we're truly preparing a workforce for the 21st century. Broward County continues to make great strides in advancing climate mitigation and adaptation actions to ensure the resilience of our community and economy. During this last year, the county expanded its investment in renewable energy to include 3 additional large-scale solar projects at county buildings and parks. We continue to work hard to address solid waste and recycling as we look to get ahead of this critical future issue and need. We also endorsed a resolution to join Global Race to Zero, which aims to further cut carbon pollution in our operations and community towards 2050. And we have put funding in place to get to this goal. Even with action on carbon pollution, flooding and sea level rise remain a concern. Following years of intense advocacy led by the Broward County Commission, Broward County is able to celebrate significant progress towards achieving resiliency improvements and milestones. Finally, we are pleased to celebrate Broward's hosting of the 14th Annual Regional Climate Leadership Summit in just 2 weeks. Our award-winning park system saw a tremendous increase in attendance, and the park system continues to innovate by creating new ways to play in Broward County. More than 750,000 people went to a local park this last year. Everglades Holiday Park celebrated a $15 million improvement project, major renovation throughout the Everglades Holiday Park. Congratulations to Park Director Dan West. Good work goes noticed by the nation, and Dan received the 2022 President's Award for Outstanding Services from the Legends Committee, and the American Society of Civil Engineers also named the Everglades Holiday Park renovation as its Project of the Year. Congratulations, and thank you for your hard work. The Broward Commission may differ in opinions on issues, but we come together as public representatives with a desire to serve the public. I want to thank our 31 cities, the Greater Fort Lauderdale Alliance, our business community, Chamber of Commerce, educational institutions, faith-based communities, and the spirit of our residents for contributing to the great county that we live in. It is with honor that our county is now known for welcoming everyone under the sun. I want to take a minute to thank my family, Stacy, who's here today, and my children, David, Matt, and Lexi. It's been a great, wonderful year. I thank you guys all for being involved in this journey with me. It's been great bringing you guys to the events, and I'm so grateful for all of your support along the way. I want to thank my staff. Yeah, please. I want to thank my staff, Kyle, Sarah, Beth, for their loyalty and ability to keep everything coordinated and going from day to day. It's a rough job. The next staffs will figure it out next year. It's been a privilege to serve as your mayor this past year. Public service is important to me and to my family. I want to thank everyone who supported me along the way, and I look forward to returning as a proud resident of District 3, representing Parkland, Coral Springs, Tamarack, parts of North Lauderdale, and look forward to welcoming in a new mayor and new vice mayor and pledging to them and to the entire Broward County that I will do everything in my power to assist them to make their year as successful as mine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.